Good morning and good evening, friends. Thank you for joining today's session. So, friends, yesterday we learned about the purpose of life, right? How we can identify our purpose and how purpose change time to time, and how we can try different things and understand our true purpose. What gives us joy and happiness, and that can help others also. Right? Today we'll go through the book IKIGAI, chapter 7. So let me share the slides. So friends, the book we are discussing is Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. And the authors are Hector Garcia and Francis Morales. The chapter 7, the Ikigai diet. What the world's longest living people eat and drink. Till now we have understood, right? What the practices they follow, how to live a long and happy life, and what is the secret. But now we have understood about the diet. But here in this chapter, the author talks more detail about the Okinawa's diet that keeps us long living and increases their longevity. So life expectancy in Japan. So by now we know Japan has the highest life expectancy in the world. It is one of the blue zone area, right? There are a lot of centenarians who cross 100 years, they live in that place. On an average, the men live there around, 85 years, and women, they live up to 87 years. That's the minimum on an average what they live. And Okinawa exceeds the national average. Lifestyle habits influence the longevity, what they have been following, right? Their diet, their daily activities. So these all contribute to their life expectancy in Japan. So during the World War II in 1940 and 50, this place Okinawa, they suffered a lot. But after that, they slowly survived. And when they followed all of these things, that increased their life expectancy. At a time, because of the World War II, a lot of things happening, destruction, they had very short-lived people. But now they became the world's highest living people, longer living people. So Okinawa's miracle diet. So a lot of researchers who have researched about the food and all, they kept this as miracle diet because it supports the longevity. The people there, they eat wide variety of foods. They eat around, more than 200 variety of foods on an average. And in each day, they eat 18 varieties of food. And mostly it's a plant-based diet. They eat very little sugar and salt. They use very little amount of salt. And the sugar, also it comes from the sugar cane. And they use very little of it. And they take very less calories. That supports their anti-aging. There is a hormone called IGF-1, a protein. When we take lower calories, then what happens? These levels also reduce and it supports anti-aging. If we eat more calories, then we tend to grow older, right? So most of the foods, the daily diet, they consume mushrooms, seaweed, tofu, turmeric, green onion, bitter gourd, and sweet potatoes, and wide variety of vegetables and fruits. Each day they have minimum, servings of the fruit. And that truly adds up to their diet. So that's why it's called a miracle diet, where everything is in moderate. Right? It mostly they harvest at their home. Right? They do a lot of gardening. They produce the vegetables and they eat them healthy, mostly on the plant-based diet. And they also follow the hara hachibu. This is mostly practiced in Japan. It is eat until 80% full, right? They don't tend to eat more, but they always follow 80%, right? When they're 80% full, they stop. They don't overeat, which again supports obesity, taking high calories food. When they eat up to 80%, it helps as metabolism also. And also smaller portion of sizes. The food they eat, they take smaller plates and smaller portions. And they always be aware, mindful eating, right? What they are eating. And they also follow a lot of ancient wisdom. And the plate, consumes all variety of foods, all the colors. Even though they take smaller portions, they eat, protein, rice that has minimal carbs and fruits and everything, soup. So overall, it makes a balanced meal. And they make sure they have the right portions also. And they also take smaller plates so that they don't overeat. Right? They take small portions and they take again, but they don't eat in a big plate, putting everything. Right? They make sure they have smaller portions and sizes. So eat less to live longer. As we said, calorie moderation improves the health. They mostly focus on the calorie, right? Which helps their metabolism and better metabolic balance, fast support digestion. It's also reduce lot of health diseases also. It keeps them more active throughout the day, as they also do a lot of exercise, walking throughout the day, right? They also follow active lifestyle. Even the old people, they do a lot of, they never sit in a place. They always, do something or the other. So eating less calories, active lifestyle, that supports their longevity. And they also follow 5:2 diet, right? Where they eat for 5 days and the 2 days they eat very less to minimal. That is, they fast on the 2 days. So fasting also helps them. So that's how our body, it supports our metabolism or immune system when we fast. So they follow this 5:2 ratio. The natural antioxidants in the Okinawa diet. So the diet mostly contains about the antioxidants. They eat a lot of food that supports the tofu, miso, the bitter melon, carrots, which is high antioxidant food. It also protects cells from damage, right? And to slow the aging process. And these antioxidants are found in the natural plant foods. It's also reduce, they increase the metabolism, blood circulation, lowers the cholesterol, and a lot of benefits and heart health disease, right? It improves their heart health and overcome the disease also. So they eat a lot of antioxidants rich food in their diet. And they have a sampincha, Okinawa's favorite tea. That's what they call. It is made up of green tea and jasmine flowers. You know, every day they take minimum 3 cups of this tea, and daily they drink some of the other teas. And they mostly the famous is this tea, sampincha, which is made of green tea and jasmine flowers. Right, most people they take 3 cups minimum of this tea, and it's a part of their daily routine. It supports heart health, promotes relaxation, improves the blood circulation, and there are many more benefits of this tea. Right? We always hear green tea is best, right? That's what they drink a lot of hot tea, right? Which improves the digestion also, and improves their heart health also. And they also drink green tea apart from the sampincha, which has high antioxidant content, supports the metabolic rate, and strengthens the immunity, right? And it's not fermented. Then the regular tea, the green tea is not fermented, so it has a lot of benefits. So think green tea and white tea. That's what they're part of their lifestyle. So this naturally help them. So we also can introduce green tea or this healthy teas in a part of our life, which has a lot of benefits. The powerful shukibasa. This is a citrus fruit, just a kind of a lemon. It is very sour, but it has a lot of antioxidant. They use it in most of their dishes. It also supports the metabolic health, and it's commonly used in Okinawa cuisine. In most of the food, they use this. It has, you know, 40% more antioxidant than our orange, the fruit we take, right? There's more antioxidants. So when they eat all of this antioxidant food, right, it truly helps them for their longevity. This is what they have proper, citrus, protein, carbs, less sugar, less salt. So overall, good wide variety of food, vegetables and fruits they consume in a day. So this all adds up to their longevity. The antioxidant caners for the Westerners. See, Westerners, where, US or other countries, we also have a lot of food, but it's very different to compare to what Okinawa eat. Eat natural whole foods. Healthy fats are very beneficial and avoid highly processed foods. So Okinawas, they don't eat, processed foods. They eat healthy fats which come from tofu or plant-based food. And they eat natural whole foods, not like where in the Western we eat more carbs, right? And a lot of other proteins and processed food. They follow a healthy lifestyle. So, friends, the summary of this chapter, the Ikigai diet, right? The plant-based foods form the foundation of the diet. So mostly their food is a plant-based diet. That's what their foundation is. Eat a wide variety of foods. As we said, they eat more than 200 varieties and in a day, and they eat around 18 varieties of food each day. And they practice hara hachibu, that is, eat until 80% full, and moderate calorie intakes that supports the longevity. Antioxidant-rich foods that slow aging, right? And we said the protein IGF. When we take fewer calories, the count also get reduced and it supports the anti-aging. Simple natural eating habits promote long life. Right? They follow the simple and natural eating. They don't overdo, but they follow a healthy lifestyle. So these are some of the, their diet that they consume. The green tea, the sukibasa fruit, right? Vegetables, and a lot of soups. So which all help them to live a longer and happy life. Of course, the purpose is there, the meaning is there. Right? They all have their purpose, but apart from that, in a day-to-day life, they stay more active and they follow the healthy lifestyle, which lead to a long and happy life. That is the secret of this Japanese people, or mostly the Okinawa people. Right? So we'll do the breath mindfulness meditation. Where we sit comfortably, close your eyes as you see in the picture. You can see the posture, right? You can sit on chair, sofa, anywhere, and just observe your normal natural breath. Don't forcefully inhale or exhale. Just observe how your breath is going in and coming out. As you observe the breath, your mind becomes empty. Our goal is to empty the mind, right? But if you resist your thoughts, if you forcefully stop, okay, I'm getting thoughts, you forcefully resist, then the more thoughts will come. Just observe. Don't get carried away. Right? You get one thought, from that thought you will think something, and then from there you again. So when the first thought come, just be observer, observe. When you observe, then it will disappear, right? If you're not aware, then you get carried away by your thoughts. It's quite common to get thoughts during the meditation. So just observe your breath. Whenever you realize you're in thoughts, just bring your awareness back to the breath. You can take a reference point anywhere from your tip of your nose to the middle of the eyebrows and just feel that breath is going in and coming out. Right? Don't force, focus on center of the eyebrows or in your head, where many people, they say we are getting headache, right? So just observe anywhere on the tip of your nose That is the easy way. You observe the breath is going in and coming out. Right? Don't forcefully inhale or exhale. If you don't find the breath, just be an observer. No need to try to find the breath. If you again try to find the breath, then again you're conscious, you're working, right? If you can find your breath, just observe, or else just observe what's happening. So we'll play the music and guidance. Just follow the guidance and let's do this meditation. The posture is very simple, but clasping the hands and crossing the leg is very important. You can sit on the bed anywhere. You can stretch your legs, but cross them at the ankle. Right? When we are crossing our hands and legs, we are forming the energy circuit. So whatever energy we are receiving during the meditation, it's forming the circulating around us. Right? Dear friends, sit comfortably, close your eyes, clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, and now observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Don't forcefully inhale or exhale, just observe the breath. As you observe the breath, our mind becomes empty. Just be with your breath, dear friends. Let thoughts come and go. Don't get attached to it. Don't get carried by your thoughts. Whenever you realize you're in thoughts, bring your attention back to the breath. This time we are spending for our own self. We are all into the group meditation. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Come back to your body, dear friends. Recollect your experiences. What did you feel? Friends, at this moment, let's express gratitude. Be grateful to your parents, teachers, and mentors. Be grateful to your family members, friends, and everyone you know. Be grateful to plants, animals, and Mother Nature. Be grateful to all the technology and devices which we are using, through which we are all connected. Elevate yourself with this feeling of love and compassion and feeling of oneness with each and everyone. Whenever you are ready, place your palms on your eyes for 5 seconds and then slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. Hope you all had a good meditation today. Thank you for joining. We'll see you all tomorrow at the same time, 9 p.m. Central Time, for the wisdom and meditation session. Thank you and have a good day and good night, everyone.